I'm Dr. Ayo. This is Black Love Partners. I would like to talk about friends and whether or not your significant other should be your best friend. Now, that might sound like an unusual question, but when we look at relationships, I hear about a lot of people who have best friends of the opposite sex, and your partner is maybe uncomfortable with that relationship. But because you've had that relationship for years, maybe since childhood, you don't see any problem with it. However, part of what we see in relationships is that when you partner with someone, your partner should become your very best friend. Your partner should be the one you want to spend time with and confide in. But I frequently find that people aren't necessarily confiding in their partners, but they do confide in their best friends. Now, although it's not always the case, sometimes what ends up happening is those best friends become more than friends. And so our significant others may rightfully be a little concerned about those relationships, because if your love relationship isn't going the way you like it to, and you confide in your best friend, then it could be that your best friend becomes more than a friend, just like Usher said in his song, right? So we need to stop and ask the question, if I'm confiding more in my best friend than I am in my significant other, maybe there's something wrong with my relationship with my significant other that I need to repair before something else happens to destroy my relationship with my significant other. So that becomes a clue that we need to tune into. Am I spending more time on the phone with my friend than I do with my partner? Do I feel that my partner doesn't understand me, but my best friend does? That's the time when you need to seek out counseling from a Black therapist who can help you to look at your relationship and decide whether your relationship can be fixed, should be fixed, or is so unhealthy that you need to move on and let it go. And it may well be that your best friend should become your significant other. That could be why you feel so comfortable confiding in your best friend. But keep in mind, you have to make a decision before you get into the situation where you now have your best friend who is friends with benefits, and you end up having a problem that destroys your relationship with your significant other. Do an assessment. Do you enjoy being with your significant other more than your friend, or do you prefer to be with your friend? If so, it's a red flag, and you need to either get into therapy or end your relationship with your significant other. There are signs that we must pay attention to. And if you're feeling that way, then you need to make a change in your life. I always suggest see if you can strengthen the relationship. If you can't, then it's time to exit that relationship. And many times we tend to hold on to relationships because of the length of time we've been in them, the same way you may end up holding on to a friendship. But there are times when you're in a personal, intimate love relationship, when you have to make those tough decisions and give up the friends so that it doesn't interfere with your love relationship, if that's important to you. If it's not, go for the friend and leave your significant other. Now, I'm Dr. Ayo, and this is Black Love Partners. Like us, share with others, and leave us your comments. What do you think? Should you ever give up a friend because of your love partner's concern about your relationship? Or is your love partner just jealous or insecure? Let us know what you think. Don't forget, we love it when you subscribe. And we're on Twitter and we're on Instagram. We want to hear from you. I'm Dr. Ayo, and this is Black Love Partners.